This is my hardcore spoiler review for Rob Zombie's 31. This movie is distributed by Lionsgate. This movie shows Doomhead right at the very beginning, played by Richard Brake, and he tells you he ain't no fucking clown. He gets paid a lot of scratch for taking your fucking life. He is going to bless us with a story. He's actually talking to a victim. He says he finds this fascinating. The priest that is held captive tells Doomhead about his wife, and Doomhead says that his wife is with two clowns. I'm sending you to the pearly gates. You should be thanking me. The beginning of this movie is not easy to watch, and he kills him with a dull axe. And then cut to the opening credit scenes. Cut to a van scene with Sherry Moon Zombie's character named Charlie, and one of the characters from The Devil's Rejects. He's driving. And a few other characters, they're driving to go get gas. Jeff Daniel Phillips' character's name is Roscoe. Meg Ryan is also in this movie and went some hot ass Mexican girl in a hat. Jeff Daniel Phillips is so funny with his high pitched voice. Charlie lights up a joint and here we go. I do like how this movie has white folks and black folks together. Prepare to meet God, a sign says as they pull into a gas station. Charlie just makes friends with Leon. Y'all don't get too mad about this. It's just a joke. The dialogue in this movie is not for the faint of hearts. And all of a sudden, here comes the girl from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. We will call her Little Hot Girl. She starts talking with Roscoe as he fills up the van. She asks him if there's any weapons in the van. He says no, just guns, and he flexes his muscles. It's a really good scene. This movie is obviously based in the 70s. Now it's night, and it's Halloween night, and they're driving down a road, and there is a blockage of some sort. Stick figures out in the middle of nowhere. Then they get ambushed by a bunch of clowns. The fucking hot Mexican girl gets killed. Next thing you know, they are chained up in some sort of cathedral type warehouse. Malcolm McDowell says his name is Father and he's with two daughters they call themselves. He says tonight we are going to play 31. Hell's about to begin and all you have to do is survive 12 hours of 31. 31 is hell and war is hell. All you have to do is survive, and then they give the odds. Number one is 50-1, which is Charlie's boyfriend Tango. Number two, Angel, Meg Ryan, 500-1. Number three, Roscoe, 100-1. Number four, 60-1, who is Levon. And number five is Charlie, 500-1. And all they have to do is not be killed in the most violent way possible. Now enter Sickhead. He's a little guy from Three from Hell. He is an intimidating. He mocks each one of them and then cuts to them in the warehouse. All the characters are separated now. Roscoe and Charlie's boyfriend Panda are together. They open a door to a shrine of Hitler. There's a sheet and they pull that sheet over and it's a girl's dead body. What the fuck is this place? Panda says. Cut to Levon. Levon is locked behind a gate and Sickhead comes up mocking him. Levon says, open the fucking gate. I'm coming. Sickhead laughs and it cuts to a different part of the warehouse. And that is where Charlie is at. She's in the bathroom. Sickhead is saying, trick or treat, you are dead. I will smash your fucking head. Charlie has a bat and Sickhead comes from underneath the stall and Charlie is fighting with Sickhead, and Levon comes into the stall to try to save her, but Sickhead starts stabbing him in the back a bunch of times. Now Sickhead is chasing Charlie, and he's pushing her back into another hallway, and he's going to shut the gate and lock her in that hallway so he can go kill number 5 first, and then he's going to come kill 4, which is Charlie. Then I'm going to kill you nice and slow. Charlie is in the other part of the warehouse. She's locked herself up. Sickhead is pulling at Charlie out of the room, and she then stabs him a bunch of times. And Meg Ryan's character's Angel, she comes and smashes them in a board and a spike and hits him in the back of the head and saves Charlie. Sickhead starts waking up. Charlie grabs the knife and starts stabbing him a bunch of times in the stomach. Levon is slowly dying, and the group is now together as they watch him die. And over the speakers, The sadistic group says it is the 3rd hour and they should enjoy some exquisite food. The two guys start eating, and to come to find out, they're eating Levon. It is time to reset the standing numbers. 1 is 500 to 1. Number 3 is 90 to 1. Number 2 is 300 to 1. And last but not least, number 5 is 400 to 1. And there's 9 hours now to go. And I give you Psycho Head and his brother, Mental Schizo Head. They lock themselves inside a room where there is a live girl. And in there, she is hurt really bad. Roscoe's Jeff Daniel Phillips character is going crazy. Angie and Roscoe then get locked in the cage with the girl that is hurt really bad. So one of the clowns with the chainsaw is fighting Charlie and Tango outside of the cage. The other clown is locked in the cage with Meg Ryan and Roscoe. He's gonna pop out from the back, and Roscoe's, I knew this was a fucking trap. God damn, it's a fucking cage, he says. Little does he know yet that Schizo Head or Metal Head's right behind him. He comes out. The clown takes the chainsaw to the girl and he says, "Miss me, mama," and kills her. Roscoe stands up to the clown and saves Angel. They're fighting with the chainsaw and a pipe. Angel hits. There it is. Angel hits him in the side with the board and the spike and drops the chainsaw on Roscoe, pushes him onto his own chainsaw and cuts him in half. They are fighting with a pipe and a chainsaw. The scene is pretty fast and it goes really quick. He says, "I will never die." Now Charlie and Tango and the other clown is on his knees. Begging for his life. He says, "We're all just pawns here in this game. I'm just like you, brother." Tango says, "Okay, brother." And then he decapitates him with the chainsaw. That's one of the clowns that just got cut in half. He's saying, "Yo, I'm just like you. We're just pawns in this game. I don't want to be here, brother. Brother. This is just a stupid game." I don't think so. So like I said, Tango ends up decapitating him with the chainsaw, and blood's going everywhere. The cinematography in this movie works really well. Really can't say too much about this. There goes his head. The cage is going to open up and off to the next scene. They have to recalculate the odds. Roscoe got really hurt in the chainsaw fight. Number 1 odds 40 to 1. Number 2 300 to 1. Number 3 1,000,000 to 1, which is Roscoe, who got hurt really bad with a chainsaw and he got stabbed, I believe. Number 5 odds is 300 to 1. Now we're going to enter sex and death are on their way. Enter the girl from Pee-wee's Big Adventure and some tall-ass Russian guy. Enjoy these images. Let's get the fuck out of here. God damn it. And so the crew's all together. Only one's died. And here enters sex and death. Little Hot Girl and the Russian Guy. This movie's actually pretty good. They are walking and they're singing Russian songs, and you got some tall ass guy and some really short girl. Like I said, this movie's actually pretty good. They're gonna go ahead and distract the big Russian guy. So Tango comes from behind and hits him with the lead pipe, and the little hot girl from Pee Wee's Big Adventure sees Tango and yells at the Russian guy as he turns just in time, and now they're in a battle. Little hot girl's gonna track down Roscoe, and she's gonna be like, "Hey there," when she hits him, but he's gonna be saved by Charlie. Charlie's gonna come and save her, and she's gonna grab little hot girl by the throat and hold a knife up to her. Angel's gonna come out with a chainsaw to try to help save Tango. Charlie has a bat, and now the little hot girl has Roscoe. Like I said before, here comes Meg Ryan's character with the chainsaw. Charlie got hurt really bad in this fight. I'm sorry, not Charlie, Tango. So Charlie's going to come up from behind to rescue Roscoe and stabs the little hot girl. Cut back to the Russian, and Tango hits him hard in the stomach with his bat. Angel comes out with the chainsaw, but the chainsaw dies. Then walks in Charlie holding the little hot girl with the knife up to her neck and says to the Russian, "If you want her back, back off or I will slit her fucking throat." Tango's dying because the bat that the Russian held had a lot of spikes in it. Angel starts hitting the Russian over and over with the bat and smashes his head in as he dies along with Tango. Then Charlie slits the hot girl's throat. Now they must recalculate the odds. They're going to call in Doomhead, Richard Brake, to finish the game 31. We're going to cut to Doomhead. He's fucking Gingerland. Telephone rings. He was not planning on working this year. They're going to double his pay. So he tells Ginger to stick her fingers in her twat to finish herself off. She asks him, "Can I take a shower?" He says, "Negative. Hit the bricks." Doomhead walks in the 31 game and asks, what is he working with? 4 hours and 37 minutes. Father says. Doomhead says, "I can kill your whole family in that time," with a sadistic smile. Doomhead's gonna get his face paint on. He says, "I'm not crazy. I'm in control." And then he punches himself in the face a bunch of times. With his white makeup and blood running down his face, he's ready to go. Murder school is now in session. like I said, the dialogue in this movie is not for the faint of hearts. You really gotta pay attention to it. Just get through it. After I've watched this movie a few times, I like it more and more each time. I ain't gonna say nothing about me. This is it's a real good movie. We'll stay to the very end. I'll give you my final score. And the crew now, the group, they're falling asleep. And there's a dream sequence with the clowns. Angel wakes up and Roscoe. Then she wakes up with Roscoe. And then she says, I had the worst nightmare. He says, what can be worse than a nightmare that we're going through right now? Charlie left. She went down the hallway to see if she can find another weapon. Father and sister are asking, what's the protocol if there's a survivor? Father says, Doomhead has never failed us, and they're going to make their final wages between each other. Father and the other sister is in a $5 million bet, and now she wants to double it. This is a sadistic group running this game called 31. Shit, now Meg Ryan's character is stuck behind a bar and Doomhead is walking up behind her and stabs her in the kidneys. He stabs her a few times and slits her wide open. He stabs her a few times and slits her wide open. And now there's only two left. Charlie and a very injured Roscoe. The kill scenes in this is bloody as hell, sadistic, and Doomhead's gonna set her up like on a cross so that the remaining two characters, Sheri Moon Zombie and Jeff Daniel Phillips, will see her. Charlie and Roscoe are wondering what the fuck they're gonna do. Doomhead is there and he's talking to them about war. And he says he'll give them some time for their fallen comrade. He now says that the doors to the grounds are open and they are free to wander around. Said they're open, and now there's only a little bit of time left here in 31. There's only two left. Doomhead has never failed the sadistic group, Father and the sisters, and he's gonna go ahead and let them kind of go. It's a cat and mouse game. He preys on this. He gets off on this. So they're gonna go ahead and they're gonna go down like a hallway type deal, and it's a dead end, but then they find a latch, so they open the latch to go to it goes to underground. Roscoe is telling Charlie to go down. He can't do it. She's like, you can't leave me. He's like, I can't fucking do it. I'm too hurt. You gotta go. So he wants to save Charlie. You gotta go down. There's nothing I can do about it. So they open the latch and Charlie goes down. Doomhead is walking up to Roscoe at this time. And he's able to get her down there and shut the latch. And Charlie goes down. Roscoe says, hey, fuck, get the fuck over here. Get the fuck over here. Doomhead takes off his shirt and Roscoe says, are you trying to fuck me or fight me? And Doomhead starts running at him. He has two switchblade knives. He starts stabbing Roscoe multiple times right in the chest. He stabs him over and over again. Roscoe tries to grab his leg, and then Dumed comes back and then finishes off, and then Roscoe dies. Charlie makes it down the latch, and she's in a tunnel, and you see a light. She slowly starts walking towards it into the outside world. The cinematography, like I said, in this film is really good. You really can't go wrong at all. Charlie's making her way out through the tunnel. Right now, she's really hurt. All of her friends are dead. I mean, what are you gonna do? You gotta try to go. Like I said, so she's down the latch. She's slowly walking towards it. She goes to the outside world. Sheri Moon Zombie's performance in this movie is top notch. It's very good. She's wandering around outside, and she's going to end up walking into an abandoned house. And when she walks into this house, there's some crazy imagery going on. Number 5. Dumed sneaks up onto her and knocks her out. He lights up a cigar and he's enjoying this because he is going to get ready to kill her. Little does he know, time is running out. He says, "Look into my eyes of a true champion." And he starts choking her. He lets off right before she's going to die. He says, catch your breath. And then he pulls out 2 switchblades. He's playing with her now. He says it's time to die. He's just watching her. He knows that she's suffering and he's enjoying every bit of it. Audience, me, I'm not at all. I just want, her not to die. That's how I started feeling about this. We got to have a final girl. And like I said, he's going to go ahead and he's just talking to her, bullshitting her, look into the eyes of a champion. That's what he keeps saying. He thinks he's a champion. He says, catch your breath after he chokes her out. He's going to start choking her right now. Look into the eyes of the champion. Look into the eyes of the champion. And keeps repeating this over and over again. Richard Brake does a great job in this film. Really scary. Sheri Moon Zombie's performance, like I said, is off the roof. I should probably go ahead and give you guys my scores because I'm letting this play out. But I can't let it play out until it ends. Like I said, Richard Brake's playing with her. He doesn't realize that time is going to be running out. And he took a little bit too long to pull out his switchblade knife. Now it's time, he says. He said he gets paid a lot of scratch to kill motherfuckers. He's rubbing blood all over her face. He's just gonna do it. I'm gonna kill you. It's time to die. And then the bell rings. Weapons down. Weapons down. 31 has come to an end. It's over. The loudspeakers. Motherfucker. You lucky fucking dirty cunt, he says. And she is just like in awe. You lucky fucking dirty little cunt. Like I said, swear words in this movie is off the chart. And Sherry Moon Zombie's laying there, and she's alive, and she's in the house, and Richard Brake has to walk out of the house. Doomhead. And the father says, unfortunately, we have a winner. He said, thank you for another exciting year of 31. And the sisters undress themselves and take off all their white makeup. Malcolm McDowell does the same thing. And he's going to go ahead and undress himself, take off all of his white makeup. This is a sadistic group. There's a lot of naked girls running around here, like with masks on. Not going to show you that. And they pretty much leave. It was just another exciting year 31, and there's the first time they've had a winner. So somebody won all that money. They don't really go into that too much. And now we are going to cut into the desert, and Charlie is walking away. And a van is slowly going to start pulling up from behind. And who do you think that is? You think someone's going to come rescue her like a hitchhiker from all these horror movies? Or is it going to be Doomhead himself? And then in this movie, I knew it was Doomhead, and there he is, and he slowly starts walking up to her. But what, I mean, he's in 31, 31's over, he's not supposed to be killing now. She's distraught, she's hurt, it's been 12 hours, it's sadistic fucking fighting, clowns, chainsaws, bats with spikes in it. What are you gonna do? And Dream On from Aerosmith is playing right now. It's a really good song. It's a good ending song, just like The Devil's Rejects with Lynyrd Skynyrd's Freebird. She knows that it's Doomhead behind her. She just knows, and she's gonna turn around, and she slowly starts clenching her fist. And she's gonna get it tighter. And Doomhead gives her a slow, sadistic smile. And he's gonna go ahead and pull out 2 switchblades. Dream on, dream on, dream on. And this is gonna be the final showdown. That you think. He fucking opens his switchblades, and at the end of this movie, does he kill her or does he let her go? That is my question, because this leaves it open. But the way that he's smiling, I think that he actually probably kills her. I have to watch the commentary. Maybe Rob Zombie says something at the end of this movie. Like I said, Sherry Moon Zombie's performance is great. Richard Brake's performance is great. Jeff Daniel Phillips is awesome in this movie. Meg Ryan is awesome. I didn't, the other actor's name. The girl from Pee-wee's Big Adventure. Super cute. Even in her older age. Look at that sadistic smile. What do y'all think about this movie? I'm gonna go ahead and go on camera for this last bit, and I'll give you my final score. This first time edit, 30 minutes. Alright, man, so my final score of this fucking movie. Real quick, first time I watched this movie, it was like a 6. It was like right when it came out. Rewatching it over again like a year later from Shudder, and then I bought it from Walmart for like $4. Woohoo! And dude. So then when I watched it, I'm like, oh, that's getting good. Like, this is a 7. And then after, you know, trying to do this edit video, trying to make a little bit better video for you guys. I know it's a long one, but I showed you the whole movie pretty much with still photos. And I mean, I got 3 pages of notes here. It's a fucking 8, dude. Like, it's a 8. And it's a fucking hard 8. Like, it's actually a good movie. You guys should watch it. If you watch it one time and you're like me, it was a 6, it wasn't that good, check it out again. Like, for real, it's not a fucking bad movie. So I'm going to, now this is my last Rob Zombie movie review. So I'm going to give you guys a final ranking video, and it won't be that long. But my rankings definitely changed from my first one. So tell me if you guys like this type of format. I'll try to make it not as long. I don't know, I'll probably get demonetized from YouTube for fucking showing the whole movie, you know, with those pictures, but it's an 8 out of 10, fucking A-, you know. So love y'all, motherfuckers. Keep on taking care of your wives. That's what I do. Wife, not wives. Love y'all. Bye. Give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to this, man. Please let me know in the comment section below. All right? Bye.